I'm still broke. I'm an 88. It says my potential is only an 85. All right, whatever.
The Jazz looking to take charge here at home as we bring it to you live on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City, Utah. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. And David All.
Thanks for
teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, D.A. Thanks. Tonight featuring backcourts that can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys, they just running around. They were tough.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cowboy, and it's Knox in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there. Passes to Crowder. Porzingis with the block. To the paint. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Utah Jazz. He kicks it to Crowder. Has to Gobert. Hardaway against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And right there, Donovan Mitchell showing off that confidence. He's quick and he's powerful.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Cantor. Over Gobert. Cantor's shot is off. Mitchell against Hardaway. Crowder, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Cowboy passes to Knox. To the middle. Some nice passing by New York here. New York needs to get off a shot. The putback, and Cantor able to finish.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
No shot.
Crowder feeling it out a bit.
Watch it, Crowder.
No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. There's the pass to Knox. Nailed from three-point land. Knox has got his first 3 points of the game.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
Outside Crowder. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Crowder's got 5 now.
Stretching the floor, Crowder, a low percentage shooter from the field overall, but he's good from distance.
Outside Hardaway. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
He is not scared of anybody. He knows he can play amongst the big boys, and he showed it.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Crowder. And Cantor pulls it down.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. On defense, Utah trailing by 2. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Outside Crowder. Three-pointer. Crowder with another miss.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Well, last season, a tough one for Crowder. Was moved from Boston to Cleveland and then moved again over to Utah at the deadline. Also struggled mightily with his shot and just had a down year.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Utah. 6-point game. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
Also, they were late with their rotations for most of the evening. Gave up a lot of easy points.
Crowder finds Rubio. He tries for 3, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hardaway has got his first points of the night.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
Rubio dishes to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gobert. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
The Utah Jazz, their offense, they can go at you from several angles. They have a lot of shot creators and a lot of guys that can put it on the floor. Solid shooting, and they don't get sped up on the offensive end.
And Smitty, with the Jazz offense, they are looking for that corner 3.
Yes, indeed. They took advantage of that last season. They took the most corner 3s in the league, and they had the 3rd highest percentage from there.
Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Hardaway passes to Cowboy. And he slams it one-handed. Well, with the way his dunk went viral when AI was playing in China, you knew that he could draw a fan base. Now he's becoming one of the more popular players in the league.
AI has one of those personalities that just draws you in. Also, from what I've heard, he is very good at making time for the fans. So it's easy to see the rise in his popularity.
Hardaway against Mitchell. That shot is no good. and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Cowboy. Some nice passing by New York here. That pushes it to double digits. And now an 11-point Knicks lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Tavo Cephalosha has checked in for Favors. O'Neal comes in for Jay Crowder. Burks, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Mario Hezonya's checked in for New York. Lee comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Lee against Burks. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
A floater. Utah with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
Here's Cowboy. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Exum.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Burks kicks to Gobert. Now, here's Exum. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Porzingis with the rebound. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 18-7 run. There's Lee with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Lee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jazz trail by 12. Exum finds Gobert. O'Neal with it. From downtown, the shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Pass to Hezonja, down low. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Yep, we lose our lead.
And here's Rubio. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against the Bucks was just phenomenal. He finished with 63 points and ran the team as always with a big number of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Lobs it up for Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors is a tremendous athlete who loves to dunk it down. The connection he has with his teammates on the floor is unbelievable.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Rubio outside. Here's Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Cowboy 9 points in the game so far, and good that time.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Inside, Mitchell lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Cowboy. Back to Moutier. The pass to Cowboy. Fades back, and there's another one for the Knicks. Jazz trail by 8. Rubio, the pass to Gobert. Crowder kicks to Mitchell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
New York's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Cowboy. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Crowder. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And Utah making a change here. Allen's checked in. Baker, he's checked in for New York. Stolen by Mitchell.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Kicks it to Rubio.
And I'm getting stuck on everybody.
2 points. That one goes. Rubio's got 6.
And after he scored his first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul this early.
Here's Cowboy. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Allen against Hardaway. Favors finds Allen to the paint. Here's Rubio. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Here's Cowboy. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Jazz trail by 6. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I'm not even through the first fucking half.
And Greg right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports, and you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
Cantor, he's checked in for New York. Mario Hezonja comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Allen outside. Oh, good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Knox. No good off the back of the rim.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside, and Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got 4 points this quarter.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. New York moving it around. Here's Cowboy, and he overshot that one, missing. Jazz trail by 10, stripped it away, and pushing it up. Here's New York.
Oh
Cantor's
my
shot
God!
is
What
off.
the fuck?
And you can see the defenders afraid
Really?
to kind of get in his way a lot of times when
And
he's on his way to the
nobody's
basket. But on
Nobody's
that one,
fucking
they were there.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
And so it's New York headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the...
Got to do better.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cowboy in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
You know, it's a nice change for him and for the team. It's not like he's selfish. We're just not used to him playing that way.
Tipping off the second half, here's David Fizdale's 5. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Cowboy is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Knox in at the small forward position.
Surveying the defense there, he makes a terrific read.
Rubio outside. Ball's knocked loose.
Come on. Come on.
Outside Favors. 5 to shoot. From deep. Rubio misses.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Passes to Cowboy. Lays it up off the glass. And now an 11-point Knicks lead.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Pulls up on the wing. Another miss by Utah.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Rubio kicks to Favors. To the inside, Rubio. Great D that time from Cowboy.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 16 points.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Michigan high school basketball, Steve, has produced a lot of great NBA talent. Yourself, Magic, Chris Webber.
I bet I didn't even touch him. I bet I didn't even touch him. What the fuck?
George Gervin, the Iceman, and some new great players now are in that category.
Yeah, the list goes on and on when you start talking about the Derek Colemans and the Spencer Haywoods and Jalen Rose. So many different guys. Now you have guys, Josh Jackson, also Miles Bridges entering into this league right now. Michigan high school basketball has produced a lot of NBA talent.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
The Knicks leading by 11. Cowboy passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Don't leave him open for three. Somebody get over.
And the Jazz call time here.
Timeout. Start it. Nobody playing the fucking sideline. Yeah, all right. It's covered 3 means 3. Covered 3 of them a week.
A different look for Utah. O'Neal's checked in for Favors. Burks comes in for Mitchell, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Cantor against Gobert. Cephalosha kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Exum. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked
Do that
in.
in the NBA. I guarantee you're getting ripped. Every time. Like, that's garbage. That's fucking garbage.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. O'Neal against Lee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Exum. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New York leading by 13. Pass to Cowboy. New York moving it around.
Stay there.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
What the fuck was that?
Jazz have gone only 1 of 6 from the
What the
field in the
fuck?
third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Ntilikina, he's checked in for
I
Cowboy.
didn't even touch anything. God damn this game, man. Still broke as fuck. 7 months later, still broke.
Utah ends up going
And look
with
at
the
that.
new
We had a
group.
huge lead.
And
What
a
did they
new
do?
group
They take
in
it
for the
away.
Knicks.
I'm an 88 overall. He's a 79. And he's got damn near equal to me stats.
Knox, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hizanya comes in for Courtney
this
Lee.
game's garbage.
Hardaway's checked in for Ntilikina.
fucking
And Cowboys subbed in for Trey Burke. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Cowboy passes to Cantor, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cantor's got 6 points.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Back to Favors. Over Cantor. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Favors. Here's Cowboy. He's got 19. Outside Hardaway. Cowboy passes to Knox. And the shot goes in. He's got 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Rubio outside. He dishes it to Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Cantor, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And New York making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
Cowboy passes to Knox.
Okay, thanks for the pick. I held the pick. It just
Hizanya with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Porzingis, and the Knicks good for 2.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. Porzingis against Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the New York Knicks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks leading by 12. Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. Jay Crowder out there with O'Neal. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Hardaway, and the layup's good off the glass. Hardaway has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Knicks.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
They get a hand on it.
I never get it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Try to steal the ball.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. Not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists, but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
And for Rubio, who has been in the eye of the media for so long, Greg, he's always been unselfish. We've always seen that in his style of play.
You're right, Kevin. You've always been able to see that with Rubio's game. Great at making quick reads, seeing passes before they develop. I mean, he can see who's open and who's going to be open before he even catches a pass.
Nice ball movement by Utah. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Porzingis. Clock at 4. And it's Mitchell missing. The Knicks leading by 12. There's the pass to Cowboy. Baseline Jay on the way. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
Back to Mitchell. Porzingis comes with the double team. Mitchell against Hardaway. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Cowboy. To the paint. Pass to Porzingis. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Rubio kicks to O'Neal. Rubio taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Favors. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Pass to Cowboy. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Favors passes to Mitchell. Favors in the post. He's against Porzingis. And Rubio kicks to Crowder.
Rubio.
Now, here is O'Neal. Pizzonia defending. Trying to end the drought. O'Neal misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Out left to the wing. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Over Hezonja. And it's Mitchell missing.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. It's Crowder on the wing. There's the pass to Favors. He kicks it to Rubio.
I'm totally just stuck on that defense.
Dishes to Mitchell. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hezonja. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. Mitchell kicks to Favors. And it's Hezonja with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. But we know a lot of NBA players take how they've been rated in a video game, Steve, personally. You've made digital appearances during your career. Did you ever have any issues with the rating?
No, I didn't. And I think now these players, I grew up in this generation with video games, so yes, they take it personally. They understand, and they're playing these games while they're in the NBA. So a lot of them, just like when the media is all over them, they want to have a say-so on how good they are, even in a video game.
Cowboy passes to Hardaway. Pass to Cowboy. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Cowboys got 25 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rubio outside. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Here's Cowboy, covered by Rubio. Cowboy passes to Porzingis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porzingis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Favors. Rubio outside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Rubio.
Man, like, what is...
Rubio's got...
Am I wrong here? Or is the first thing they teach you in, like, preschool basketball is stay between your man and the basket. No matter what. If he gets open for a 3, he gets open for a 3. But you stay between your man and the basket. These guys aren't doing that at all.
5 assists in the game. New York leading by 17.
Who's watching him?
Here's Cowboy. Left side, Porzingis. Here's Hezonja. Offline with his 3. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Took him no time at all on that one.
5 minutes left.
9 points for Jay Crowder.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to Hardaway. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage, bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
The drive by Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Rubio. Porzingis with the block. Right side Hardaway. Sweet little floater. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Now, here's Rubio. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Cowboy, and so no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Well, there you go. There's this game. Fucking... Seven months after release. Still garbage-ass games for any point guard that had that many points and that many assists and shut down the other team by 20 points, that's a badass game. You just played a Chris Paul type game, and I get 4% for it, measly gains on my badges. It's just not worth doing. It's just not worth doing. This game is still garbage 7 months after it's been released. That means it's not going to be fixed. This is 2K19. There's not going to be any more fixes. This is it. Just bullshit. The whole fucking game is bullshit. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is one of the only games I've ever seen that you can totally dominate the game and still have absolutely no fun playing it. It's just not a fun game to play. This game sucks. It's a real shame, 2K. It's a real fucking shame. I still have 2K16. I still play on my career guy every now and then. There's no way I'm buying 2020. Like, there's no fucking way. Why would I give you more money when you've done this? And 7 months into it, it's still the exact same as when it was released. Like, because you don't give a shit about my players. You keep nerfing everything to make the fucking park guys happy. But you don't do shit for us. Fuck yourself. I'm out.